patterns in numbers.
Interesting examples.
Today, with the help of examples, we will recognize patterns in numbers and learn how to complete them. Children, in the previous video, we learned to recognize patterns in numbers and to complete them. Today, we will see examples related to this topic.
Okay, sir.
Today, I will draw a pattern with the help of square shapes. First 2 squares, then 4 squares, and then 6 squares. Children, can you tell me how to move ahead with this pattern?
In this pattern, the numbers of squares are increasing.
Yes, Chutki. Initially, this pattern had 2 squares. Adding 2 more squares makes it 4 squares. 2 4 squares, adding 2 more squares makes it 6 squares. Similarly, every time the number of squares are increased by 2. Can you guess how many squares will be present in the next step if this pattern is repeated?
Currently, the pattern has 6 squares. Adding 2 more squares, 7 and 8. This means there will be 8 squares in the next step.
Oh, wow! Well done! Similarly, in the next step, adding 2 squares to 8 will make it 10 squares. So, children, this is how we proceed with this pattern. Children, let us see another pattern. See, this pattern is made of buildings. Now tell me, how many floors are there in the first building?
The first building has 7 floors.
And how many floors are there in the second building?
The second building has 6 floors and the third building has 5 floors.
Okay, now let's continue and complete the pattern.
This is easy, sir. In this pattern, we reduce 1 floor each time and proceed with the pattern, right?
Yes, Pinky, rightly said.
Following this pattern and moving to the next step, we deduct 1 from 5, we get a 4-story building.
Well done, Pinky. Children, we proceed with this pattern by reducing the number of floors by 1 at a time. Hence, next step we get 3, then reducing 1 from 3 we get 2, and after 2 comes a single-story building. And with this, the pattern comes to an end.
Thank you, sir. These patterns are very interesting.
Friends, today in this video, we learned to recognize number patterns and to complete them. In the next video, we will learn to correct the mistakes made while recognizing numbers patterns.